as a messenger, and many of you are messengers. All right. You are messengers, you are light seers, you are divinely in tune. Your spirit guides give you messages, and sometimes, as someone who is a messenger, the message is not always easy to put out there. Okay. Especially when you are giving messages to a lot of different people. And, sometimes some of the, one of the things that can impact whether or not you deliver the message, all right, is, you're not sure how someone's going to take this. You're not sure what kind of effect it's going to have. You want the message to be relatable. You don't want it to cause too many problems. It's like, as a messenger, there's a lot that can potentially, go on in your mind as you're delivering a message, or even before you deliver a message. Like, I know many of you receive messages from your spirit guides all the time. Whether this is a message that, your spirit guides give you to give to somebody else, or this is a message for you. Okay. In terms of delivering the message, applying the message, all of that, it's like there's a whole process involved, and it can become really complicated, to say the least, when your spirit guides are giving you a message, especially when, you're growing spiritually, and we all are growing spiritually. And sometimes your spirit guides give you some messages that are extremely challenging to deliver. And it's those messages that are challenging to deliver that your guides want you to deliver. It's like your guides are testing you. Your guides are testing your willpower. They're testing you to see, how much more they can give you. Okay, if I give this message to deliver, right? If I give this messenger a message to deliver, are they going to fulfill that task? Many of you say you're messengers, yet some of the most challenging messages that your guides have given you to deliver, you haven't delivered it. It's hard to deliver. And part of the reason why is because you may be concerned with what other people are thinking, what they may think, how they may feel. In fact, some of you are more concerned with what someone else feels and thinks more so than, your spiritual walk. And it's like, you say you want to grow spiritually, yet you still concerned about what people think about you. And that's one thing that I have learned as a messenger. I know that I am a messenger. That as a messenger, you really have to be in this position where you are here to deliver a message, and it's not about the feelings that are going to be hurt. And this may sound, kind of like insensitive. It's not, because you really have to think about it. The message that you give, in the process, there's always going to be someone that feels hurt about what you said. There's always going to be someone that feels some type of way about what you said, how you said it, the way you look when you said it, your tone when you were speaking. Someone's always going to have something to say. Okay, someone's always going to have something to say about what you do in your spiritual walk. And a lot of times it is that very thing that keeps us from delivering the message that we are meant to deliver. And sometimes the message is not by way of speaking. Okay, so, keep this in mind. We all have a message. We all have a message that we are supposed to deliver, one way or another. For some of us, it is through speech. Okay, you're speaking. All right. You are supposed to speak to the world. For some of you, your message comes by way of your art. All right. You've been given a gift. Some of you have the gift of working with your hands. There's something, you're gifted at working with your hands, whether it is, creating artifacts and, like artistic things, whether it is, architecture or agriculture. Okay. You're gifted with working with your hands. For some of you, your message comes that way. All right. That is how you relay the message from your spirit guides, so that way, people can walk the path that they're supposed to walk. All right. For some of you, your message comes by way of your writing. Some of you are writers. Okay. You have so many things that, your guides give to you intuitively in terms of what you're supposed to be writing about. Okay. Some of you could be, in the process of writing a book. You could be, you may even have your manuscript, and it's like this high, and this thick, and it's like you kind of still feel like, I don't know how people are going to take this, or I don't know how the world is going to take this. Oh, they're not really ready for this. Like, that is your message. All right. That book, that manuscript, that's your message. And as I'm speaking, all right, I'm speaking to myself as well. Okay. Because we all have work to do. We're all a work in progress. All right. So it's challenging as a messenger to give and deliver the message that we've been given to deliver. All right. A lot of times it is. And when that happens, it's important that we ask, those warrior spirits, okay, to come and help us and intervene, and just hold space in moments where we don't feel like we are completely equipped to do it. Just know that it's like your spirit guides wouldn't give you that inspiration if you weren't equipped. And sometimes we need a little boost. So it's like, ask your spirit guides, because they will give you that boost that you need in order for you to deliver that message.